every street is flooding right now.
Yes.
안녕하세요. You're listening to 4 from On One
Welcome
Podcast.
back to another episode of 4 from On One Podcast. Giovanni and Keith are here with you. Hyukjun is currently stuck in the rain for the last couple of days. We have been raining cats and dogs. Lots and lots of rain. More so than in the past 150 years. We had just double-checked that.
Yeah.
Excuse me, 115 years.
It's raining. Raining season is here. We've been talking about it all month and it's finally come.
This is no joke. So unfortunately, Hyukjun won't be joining us tonight because he's still stuck in a cab going through detour after detour.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it's quite serious what's been happening, which is I've seen photos and we'll try to put some photos up. Like it's incredible. Like the Han River, I'll talk about it in the future, but I was on the Han River 2 days ago and seeing the Han River today where I was would be flooded. Yeah. It's incredible.
Yeah, I saw on the news too. There's some frightening videos out there.
Yeah.
People just trapped, cars just being washed away, including people as well. There's been reports that people have been missing, I think 6 so far. So
yeah,
we just kind of give our thoughts to their families. Hopefully everybody kind of shows up and there aren't as many casualties going forward.
Yeah, I hope everyone's all right.
Yeah.
Like going to work, I can't complain because I think Namjeon we're up a little bit, so but yeah, wet shoes. Luckily, I've got these water shoes for the canyoning and the not water rafting, but the water crossing I did before. So now I finished my work, take off my socks, put on my water shoes, and just I don't care if my feet get wet anymore. It's like
you just kind of take a rope lasso and throw it across to the side and just work your way across the street.
Yeah, I worked on my river crossing skills, like crossing the road. Yeah.
How insensitive after we just talked about deaths and stuff.
I know. But it's always at its worst when work's finished, actually. Like I can't believe it. Like it should be daytime when our work's finished at the moment. It should be the longest days at the moment. And it feels like the middle of winter. Like it's pitch black. That
was yesterday. Yeah. It's scary. Incredible. It was like the perfect month to renew my parking passes. My first time since winter, and thank goodness, because it's pouring out there every night.
Should go down and check out my bike. I don't have my bike. I've seen some photos of people garages absolutely full of water,
just pouring in like it's the end of the world. It's scary. It's literally scared like that. It's like Waterworld. It's just like that. Before we actually jump in, I just want to make one quick announcement. If you are here in Korea and you are looking to meet a bunch of guys and play some baseball, the SBL season is starting this month, right? And I think it's the 12th, maybe 13th season or 12th year. And we're actually looking to get 6 teams. So I think right now we're at 72 players. So if we can get maybe about a dozen more, come on by, find us on Facebook or Google us, Seoul Baseball League. And one of the commissioners will reach out to you.
Yeah, do it. I will be out this season, but I think is Hyukjun doing it?
Hyukjun is doing it. Yep.
Yeah, you two boys are back.
To the field.
Yeah. So it's totally worth it. Fall is probably the best season for baseball.
I like fall.
Except it gets a bit cold at the end of the season, but it's good fun. And
with all the teams that I've been playing on, we don't make it to the end of the season. So I'm hoping
just don't get drafted by Hellman.
That's hilarious. I probably will. I'm going to ask to be on that team again. I love those guys.
So you don't have to buy a new uniform.
Exactly. Saving some money.
Yeah, I totally recommend. If you want good social league, good blokes, Seoul Baseball League, get into it. This podcast today, before I get on to that, I had a good weekend on this weekend. As I said, I went canoeing on the Han River. Have you ever done that?
Not on the Han River, but I don't think I've ever went canoeing. I think it was just kayaking.
I'm slowly processing this YouTube video. I didn't know that Han River was a water sports river. Like everyone's doing every sort of water sport on the Han River. I know this is a bit weird after just talking about how it's flooded right now, but because I always thought the Han River was quite polluted. I think maybe I couldn't find any statistics on the pollution level of the Han River, but people are canoeing, windsurfing, stand-up paddleboarding. We did like wooden canoes, jet skis.
Paddle boats?
Yeah, like what's that one where the board's above the water and it scoots across the water with the fin? What's that called? I can't think of that name.
Must be a new fad. I don't know.
Yeah. I can't think what it's called. But anyway, I can't believe in Seoul that there is water sport mecca here, and it's the Han River. Like, it's incredible. I never noticed it before. But when you're slowly paddling, we were paddling for like 4 hours, just paddling, and the wind was against us both directions. You notice what everyone's doing on the Han River, and it's really cool. It was really cool. It was a bit overcast. It was meant to rain, and the rain didn't come. People
Did you go with like another traveling group?
Yeah, on the same one, climbing Korea. They do good jobs.
Nice.
But yeah, people picnicking, bike riding. Yeah, so yeah, the Han River is a great spot. I just want to give it a bit of a thumbs up for the water sports. I never noticed.
Hey, that sounds like fun.
All right, moving on. So we decided to do like on this day, so sort of historic, and it's just a random 9th of August.
Yes.
On this day, you got some a bit more interesting than mine, but so we'll start with yours. On this day. But what I will start off with to say, unfortunately, in Australia, it's a bit of a sad day today. A famous Australian who was in Grease Lightning, Olivia Newton-John, she passed away today, unfortunately.
Yes.
She's an Aussie icon. She's huge. She's such a sweetheart. She's been fighting breast cancer since, I remember as a kid, always hearing about her having breast cancer in the 1990s. She's been fighting it for
20 years.
30 years, 20, 30 years.
Something like that.
And she always had this positive attitude. She's one of those people that, you know, I mean, they're just always happy, and it could be a bit annoying. She's just one of those people, like, always happy, like always bubbly, and you know, like that. But yeah, that's a bit sad. And I always remember her and our other male, John Farnham, the voice of Australia. They came out and did the opening ceremony, sang together. It's one of the highlights of the Olympics for me. That song that they sang, I still know the words from it.
You want to sing it in her memory?
No, definitely. I have done some great songs at Nurabang. So maybe I'll finish this podcast and I might watch a bit of Grease and just see. But yeah, let's go on to America. America, on this day, August 9th, you guys have done some stuff.
Yes, unfortunately. So I swear to God, I should have just been a history major because I love it so much. But yes, on August 9th, 1945, the U.S. deployed and dropped their second atom bomb on the city of Nagasaki, officially ending World War II just a few days after when the Japanese surrendered to the Allied forces. August 9th, 1945. Yes.
Yeah, and then I'll go for one. You got a couple. I'll go for the one I could find. A famous Australian actor, I'm going to give you some clues, was born on this day. Nothing really amazing happened on this day in Australia, which is a good thing because usually there's a lot of negative stuff. But
sure,
I'll give this actor. This actor was one of the first Hulks. This actor, he did. He was in the Brad Pitt. He's in Munich. And what's the Brad Pitt fighting one? Troy.
Fight
he was in
Club?
Troy.
Oh, I was like fighting one.
Troy. Troy. He was Hercules in Troy. Not Hercules. Yeah, Hercules in Troy.
Like the big bear looking guy?
Yeah. His first name starts with Eric. Eric Banner.
I have no idea who that is.
Hopefully someone in Australia knows. My clues were the worst, but Troy. Anyway, he was born today.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Sorry, Eric Banner.
We lost a Navy ship today, unfortunately, back in the days. Yeah. Give me another one, and I'm gonna try to find something else. There was What else happened on this day?
So on this day, going further back, was the Summer Olympic Games, 1936 in Berlin, when Jesse Owens won his 4th gold medal. Now, what I like about this, right? This is the time during the Nazi rise, and Hitler was kind of showcasing to the world like that the Aryan race was far superior than the others. And here comes this African American, I should say, Jesse Owens, who basically just shuts Hitler up, right? With all his speed, his agility, and his dominance basically in the sport. And in the end, right, basically humiliating the chancellor and dictator of
Yeah.
Germany. And I just thought that was a good slap in the face to him and a great win for America.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cool.
It
Just
is pretty
doing the
cool.
hand up.
Yeah, just
Up
at the
you,
very end.
Hitler. Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Up
Yeah.
yours.
Surprise guest.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, Kdog is in the house. Give him
Oh,
some time. Oh, look at that.
that's
We're going
spontaneous.
live right now. We're going live on the
Hey,
main
works.
streets.
He's in the taxi.
This is amazing.
Are you
This is
swimming in
real
the
time.
taxi?
Yeah, I'm trying to go home now, but you know, like every street is flooding right now.
Yes.
Give us a live
And
report. Get outside.
We need a live report. We need a
outside
live
here.
report.
Like I'm taking a lot of detour to make
Yes.
our show working, but this really hard.
This is as
Sorry,
real as it
but-
gets.
We should win
Yeah.
awards for this. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we made Korean independence.
Yeah. That's coming up on Monday, yeah?
Yeah, after like 36 years of colonization from
Mm-hmm.
Japanese. Oh,
You still
Mhm.
alive?
sorry. My taxi just had a like little bit of incident. All right.
Quickly tell us your story, and we don't want you to distract your driver too much longer.
So after 36 years of colonization,
Yeah.
Yes.
Korea got the independence from Japanese occupation
Mm.
with the fat boy of Nagasaki and
Mm-hmm.
no fat man of Nagasaki and little boy
Yeah.
In Hiroshima.
Hiroshima.
So we get a
Yes.
long weekend this weekend coming up. Any plans?
For me,
Yeah.
You can go first.
I'm still recovering from the COVID, so I don't have any plan. But
Just drink
trying
soju by
to-
yourself.
no. I'm trying to go to the SBL, the Seoul
Yeah.
Baseball League.
Yeah.
The draft, and
Nice.
then I don't know. Maybe I only have like few beers, and then try to be happy.
Yeah, good boy.
That's a
Yeah.
lie if ever I heard one. Couple. Nobody ever just has a couple of beers. At
By
those
10
events.
o'clock, he's blind for sure.
Blind. Blind. He's gonna be swimming home. Wow.
All right.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, it's nonstop.
That-
We
that's a
read
lot.
that it's the most rainfall in 115
15.
years.
115 years.
115 years. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Wow,
audio.
man, this is crazy.
This audio is much better, this angle, Hyukjun. So keep it this way.
Yeah.
And Hyukjun,
Yeah.
what should we do on rainy days, man? How do we
Man,
stay dry?
Stay inside.
you cannot be dry, but
Yeah.
you can enjoy the wet season in Korea to have like kimchi jeon and
Yeah.
pajeon,
Yeah.
and then have some drink for yourself.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot.
What
Those
is
are
your-
slippery roads. You
What
don't
does
want to
your
go
taxi driver
hydroplaning
think
on
you're
that.
doing right now? What is he think?
I don't think so. Just look at this.
It's crazy.
He's still flooring it too. That's the
And
thing about taxi drivers, right? Like I get so
you
nervous in
cannot
them.
see anything from here.
And if you don't know, Hyukjun lives downtown Seoul. Like he's right in the middle of it. It's the worst downtown I think I've seen. Dongjak has got it the worst, I think, which is
Yeah, don't job.
yeah. So Itaewon and all
Look
that
at
is
all that water just shooting up from under the tires like that. Oh my god. He's gotta take it easy. They get me so nervous here because
Did
they
you guys
still
see that? Wow.
Yeah, they still
He
drive the
just
same
he
speed
just
limit.
had a like really big slip.
Yeah.
Yeah, hydroplaning. That's what I'm saying. He's flooring it. He should really be
You should give him a
taking it
tip,
easy,
Hyukjun,
especially in
American
a tunnel
style.
like that.
Give him a tip.
Wow.
He's so
Yeah,
afraid
I
that.
think I should, right?
All right.
So as Section just messaged, the SBL will be having their draft this Saturday. I think that's going to be held in Shincheon this year. Probably one of the oldest sponsors now, Beer O'Clock, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think I'll be able to attend.
No.
I don't.
Maybe.
I'm too afraid to ask So Young to go and leave her alone with two kids because otherwise I'll have to bring Sophie with me. So I'll probably just just kind of just be there in spirit, and they're really good like broadcasting it live on Facebook Live, or I just wait till the end and find out that I'm like the last pick. So it's no big deal. I could care less.
Yeah.
Um,
So what are you gonna
but
do
yeah,
this weekend? What else? Any plans?
I'd like to let's see, 3-day weekends. I don't know. I'd like to just I really just like to relax. Now that I'm not drinking as much anymore, like there's nothing really for me to do. I finished the book that you gave me, so I guess I just need some new reading material. Maybe even go to the library.
Yeah.
Now that I have my library card, it's raining anyway. There's nothing else for me to do. I could probably do that. Just stay local. I don't know how much longer the rain's going to be coming in, so I don't really want to go anywhere. I don't want to risk it. My Kia morning will just be picked up easily and floated away. So for me, it's not worth it. You
Yeah.
doing any more tours?
No, this weekend actually I'm gonna go down to Daejeon, my old stomping ground of 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me and a friend that I worked with in my first contract. She's coming up from Changwon with her husband, and we're gonna hit our old spots in Daejeon for one night, and then I'm thinking the second night. I'm not sure what yet. I'm not totally locked into it. See how the weather is. I'm thinking I might go a bit more south to Jeonju and just hit up Jeonju and see it again, get some filming done, and hit out. Yeah, have it go check out Jeonju. I might as well while I'm down there. If the weather's acceptable, I don't want to be in Jeonju when it's raining, so we'll see how it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to go back to Daejeon. We're going to go to some of our favorite restaurants. Thursday Club in Daejeon's the biggest club. Thursday Club.
Yeah. I thought it was for Thursday party. No.
Thursday party. Thursday party.
Yeah.
I'm so up with the lingo.
Must be a new franchise.
And I was hoping maybe Daejeon does have the home games this weekend, the baseball team, Hanwha Eagles. So I could maybe go to a baseball game, but if it's raining, they're going to be cancelled. I think this rain's planned for the whole week. Yeah. So we'll see. So I'm excited to do that. It's going to be interesting to see what Daejeon's like at the moment. So yeah, that should be fun. Good.
I've always been so like tempted going off of that. I've always been tempted to kind of go back to Ansan as well.
Yeah.
Like just to see how much has changed. Maybe walk back to like university because it was a cute little like university town. I think Hanyang Day was there, Hanyang University, and just to kind of see my old apartments, the old college town places I used to drink. But who knows how much it changed? I don't know.
Yeah,
surprising.
Like a lot of people, like a lot of the locals, even say Daejeon is boring, but I actually really enjoyed it. It's like a small city where you can walk everywhere, but there's plenty of people there. There's enough nightclubs there. There's definitely enough bars there. I was lucky to experience before coronavirus and unfortunately after coronavirus, and that sort of it did get quite dead. And a lot of the bars I went to, a lot of them are shut down and changed into these new ones. So it's going to be interesting to see what's there. But I actually really enjoyed it. I was lucky I had a really good crew of friends down there. And I've said before, it's the cheapest barbecue there. We'd go and have a $12 all you can eat barbecue or a $15 shabu shabu world and eat as much food as we want. Drinking's cheap. There's Korean and Western bars put together. There's Korean bars, there's Western bars. There's everything there. For a small city, it's not a small city, it's like a couple of million people. So and it's all walking distance. So yes, I enjoyed it. I really liked it there. So it should be fun.
Has he reached the 5 points? It looks like the 5 points.
I'm trying to nose when he gets to Etaewon or HBC.
Yeah. I thought he was at the 5 points area. It's a nice little part. Yeah. I really like his neighborhood too, really. It's probably the best. Yeah.
I've been trying to find
I
don't know if we're just talking now, but I've been trying to find for when I finish work, like a hotel or apartment in that area or Airbnb or something. So expensive. Like the cheapest I can find is like to get a bed is $20 a night in a dorm. Like, it's
Oh
impossible.
yeah. Yeah.
Like to get like my own room in Itaewon, 50,
Yeah.
$60 minimum at least, and that's
Yeah.
not including the weekend, which they jack. Even Airbnb to stay in someone's second bedroom, $100 like per night.
Funky. I
Yeah,
can
so
imagine doing that again, like hostels and such.
all right.
I was gonna say, going back to our original topic of
Yeah.
this day in history. Let's talk about if there was one thing we could witness.
Oh,
What would it be, right?
Yeah.
What would it be?
What's yours
We've
first? You go first.
I probably have to say the Colosseum. I would like to witness that.
In action.
Just like when they like replicated like the battles, like the ships, how they were able to actually like use technology time to flood it, to flood the arena.
Yeah.
I think that would just be like epic to watch.
Mm.
Granted, I'd probably be all the way up in the nosebleeds, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to stomach that.
Yeah.
But that's just one of them. Oh yeah.
Yeah, for me, I think the previous time we sort of did a similar topic to this, I said
Similar.
I wanted to do the dinosaurs, and I also
Right, I
wanted to
remember
see if
that.
Robin Hood was true. This time another one I'll do is I would like to. It's not long ago, like 1930s, 40s. Sir Donald Bradman, our most famous cricketer of all time. He's like
Yeah.
the Babe Ruth of cricket. I'd like
Okay.
to see him play, and yeah, just Europe in the I don't know 1600s, 1700s. Just walk around London.
Yeah.
Just walk around London and just experience Europe in the what's that? Not Middle Ages, like late Middle Ages.
I go back to the Renaissance and like in
French.
Florence.
No, what's that era called? French Revolution area. Revolution.
Yeah, the French Revolution.
So 1700s. That's about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah. Just check
guillotining
Europe
people.
out.
Yeah.
Just yeah. Even Australia. I would like to go back and see Australia 200 years ago, like 1800s, and just see like Sydney, what it's like. I've seen
Oh, yeah.
photos, and it's so interesting to see photos. People just walking, and how small the city was back then, and the outskirts where I live right now would be the country. Like, and
Yeah.
it's so funny what it would be like. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what my city would look like.
I think about that all the time, like going to like a certain spot and just have like a time machine and just rewinding the clock 120 years and just see the landscape change right before my very eyes, just to see what was there. Yeah. So yeah, it would be the Colosseum, and then it'd be walking the streets of Florence during the Renaissance.
Yeah.
Bumping into Leonardo da Vinci or Michelangelo or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the third one would be more modern times, like catching a Cubs game in like 1908, like at last of the World Series, or just like walking Chicago like the early 20th century.
Yeah.
I think that'd be amazing. Oh yeah.
And what about
That
you?
would be epic.
If you could change history, would you change it if you could have the access?
Absolutely.
Even if it had a whole domino situation.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
What would you change?
Titanic.
I thought about saying that.
I was the Titanic. I was watching another documentary after I finished the one about the disasters of 2000, 2009. James Cameron went back because he said after we made the film, I did 33 more dives back to the Titanic just to see what we got right and what we went wrong.
And how would you change it? What would you do? Would you stop them sailing? Would you, when they're sailing, tell them, oh, there's an iceberg?
No, I'd let the maiden voyage go on. I'd let that go on.
And
absolutely.
Then what? Watch out for iceberg.
Just like, yo, there's an iceberg straight ahead. Like something like that. Just like, hey, you see that iceberg?
Don't turn, go straight into it. Safer.
That's it. And like women and children only. Or something like, I don't know. I would say something.
Tell them to put more lifeboats on that. Yeah. I should be
think about it. I mean, 1,500 people were lost, right? Well, 1,496.
What about you, Hyukjun? Welcome back into a dry room.
Yes.
Thank you.
What would you like to see? What if you could go back in time? Where would you like to see or change? What would you do?
Maybe you could be sorry.
Actually, this might be like my personal belief, but if I can go back to some time, that I would like to go to see if the Jesus Christ is really there.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm a Christian and I'm a believer, but still there's a lot of like, you know, like gaps that
you don't say.
I'm saying.
Yeah. But what do you, how
Still
do you think the world?
a lot of games that I'd like to, just go with the flow. But hey, still, like, if I can, then I'd like to go to like 2,000 years before.
Yeah.
Then I would like to see how the
Buddha?
Jesus turned the water
Oh,
make into a wine.
And
right.
try to-
Now this guy knows how to party.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. It'd be interesting. Like, I think if you even did found Jesus wasn't real, there would be another religion in Christianity's spot. Like right now, like I think something else would have came up. So
Maybe, yeah,
yeah.
maybe.
I think
It's called Scientology.
yeah.
Mormonism.
Oh, Scientology? That's harsh.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Well, it's
sorry.
modern. It's a
Because
modern one.
back in those days, people just needed to believe in stuff, like whether it's the Aztecs in the sun and the god, like people going to war for 8 years, 9 years, sometimes not seeing their family for 3, 4 years. So my feeling with the religion, people needed to believe in something to, and also on the other end, kings needed this manipulation
Yeah,
to
to do
encourage
that kind
encourage
of
people to fight in their wars.
Like the
So
Crusades.
yeah,
That's a
yeah,
prime example.
performance to do like begging the god or the sky.
yeah. Because you
Yeah.
imagine you have a wife and you leave your wife for 3 months, 3 years. You want to know that she's gonna be faithful and all that sort of stuff. Like
Hmm.
you're fighting for your family. Like assume they get paid and for their farm or whatever. Anyway,
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I don't want to get down this
That's what I
rabbit
think.
hole. Yeah.
I know. This whole episode is going to require a whole bunch of editing. Don't worry.
Oh, it's
Nothing
my
can
turn
hurt
to
us
edit
at this
too.
point. I know. That's why we're doing this. Oh, there it goes.
All right, boys. Let's Hyukjun,
Yeah.
you gave us proof of it's raining outside and why you're
Yeah.
late. Anyway, boys, I hope you get drafted well this weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope you guys get into the good teams. Which team do you want to get into, Hyukjun? Any particular team?
For me, it's always the Phillies.
Phillies. Who's
Yeah.
captaining that team? Oh, that's
Harvey.
Harvey,
Harvey's
yeah.
team.
It's always good to have one of the leaders as one of your moderators. Yeah.
Well, that's true, but still the bar is right across from like my place.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just around the corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
The bar named Phillies in HBC. And then I don't know why, but I'm like I've always been a Phillies boy, and I think Javi
He's gonna get
will
you.
make it. Yeah.
Gonna make it happen. All right.
He's gonna end up on Feministas. Just watch. Wearing pink.
Feministas. I love feministas, man. Like they're good.
Well, everyone, thanks for joining us. A bit of a random podcast today, especially with Hyukjun live out in the field. It's gonna be interesting how it'll all come together, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Gio, you want to quickly?
As always, thank you all for tuning in weekly and supporting our podcast. If you want to receive updates whenever we release new episodes, just head over to our website and sign up to our mailing list. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Linktree, as well as head over to our YouTube channel and like our videos to expand them.
All right. Latest, guys.
Good night, everybody. Stay dry.